main area of Barcelona right here, Cataluna train station. Behind me is the Ramblas, where all the shops and stuff like that is, like on the side. But anyway, we're not here to talk about where I'm at and what I'm doing. We're here to talk tech. And Roy Richardson, aka Tech Troublemaker, he's going to break it down to you tonight. So you guys go ahead and enjoy and ask your questions. And please tag somebody, tell somebody what's going on. But I'm about to enjoy the rest of Barcelona, and I'll be back shortly. All right, so y'all stay tuned. It's the Lab Tech Show. Roy, Tech Troublemaker, do you have fun? It's the Lab Tech Show. We out.
Hey everybody, this is Roy Richardson, your friend and every Tech Troublemaker. I am trying really hard. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, it's Roy Richardson, your friend and neighborhood Tech Troublemaker, and I'm going to attempt, I say, to fill in for Tall Boy tonight. Welcome to the Lab Tech Show. We're going to talk about several tech topics, and we'll talk about them in plain English. And then, of course, we'll have our Stash Stock Party, and we'll have our word of the day. So, speaking of Stash Stock Party, let's go take a look at that. All right, so U.S. Global Jets is our Stash Stock Party of the night. Go into the links and go look down in the description. You'll see a link to Tallboy's link to the Stash Stock. Go there. If you sign up, he'll get $20. You'll get $20. And so also you'll get a fraction of a stock. It's not the same as having the whole thing, but you'll get a fraction. Funny enough, I've been doing this for a little bit because of Tallboy, and I've actually got some dividends from it. So, hey, it's a good thing. So I recommend doing it. And so you got 3 hours, 56 minutes, and some seconds left. So go out there and hit that up. Ooh, they say they can't hear me. I was worried about that. All right, Revis, we got to go to Plan B. Plan B. Let's go to Plan B. All right, hang on. I'm gonna disconnect from you, sir. You still out there? All right, cool. Hope you're still in my ear too. All right. Let's see. Check. Your volume is really low. Let's go fix that. Let's go see why my volume is so low. I may have to, Revis, I'm going to have to hang up and get you to call back, sir. I apologize because I've call me right back. We're going to hit you next. All right, how about now? Can you hear me now? Can you read your limit, Charlie? All right, give me a heads up. Can you hear me now? I am on mute. No, it's worse than that. I have confused. I've confused everything. So hang on. Let's make a change. All right. We got Revis on the phone now. My device decided that I was going to be using my phone up the audio. Now you can hear me? How's it now? I should be smoking the thing up now. Let's go make sure I got, back the gain up. How about now? Check me out. How about now? Yeah, all right. Sorry about that. My iPhone decided it wanted to be the microphone because I was going to try to bring Revis in, and let's get him on the screen.
He's somewhere in the United States, from L.A. to New York. Where are you, Revis? Don't forget to honk the horn.
Hey, Revis, how you doing tonight? I am doing great. Let's hold on here. Let's make sure I get the volume here like working like it's supposed to. All right, let's try that again. How about, sir, where are you at tonight?
I am in Menominee, Wisconsin.
Menominee, Wisconsin. Menominee, Wisconsin. Where the heck is that?
In the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere. Well, I can relate to that. I've been to nowhere before, but wow, it sounds like you really are in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, but they told me, they said, look at, if you go to Menominee, we'll make sure that you make a little money if you go up there. I said, oh, get out of here with your blandishments.
And yeah, speaking of blandishments, that is our word for the day. So, Reeves, give us that definition of blandishment and tell us what you got.
He's somewhere in the United States.
Blandishment is something said or done in order to coax or persuade an individual or group to do something. The word is usually used in its plural form, blandishments. And you know, I was just thinking about that, you know, because blandishment is actually something that we do every week on the Lab Tech Show.
Oh yeah, also.
Yeah, it's something we do. We always tell everybody to invite friends, and we always tell them to press the like button and share button and subscribe, and that's all blandishments. You know, we're trying to coax you to do something so we can get our ratings up and everything, get more people to watch the show. So hey, that's blandishment in its grandeur.
Yeah, that's totally true. We're trying to encourage people to do something. So here it is, blandishment. We're encouraging you to hit that like button, to hit that subscribe button, to hit that share button, and let everybody know, hey, it's the Lab Tech Show. So yeah, so where are you headed to next?
Actually, I have to go over to Minnesota to pick up a load that's going to Laredo, Texas. So I'm going to Minnesota, and I have to stop by Waterloo, Iowa, and get an inspection done on my truck, and then I'll be heading to Laredo, Texas.
Wow, are the Canadian wildfires having an impact on you? Is it hard to see? You got visibility issues?
Actually, I have no problem over here. With the exception of a little rain and fog this morning, it actually looked pretty good, and the air quality is pretty good over here too.
Oh wow, well that's good. I guess it's all hitting New York and starting to hit the South. We're getting alerts where we live about air quality, so it looks a little hazy, but it's not near as bad as New York's having it right now. So wow.
Well, New York is hazy even without the wildfires.
Well, that's true, but it's not this hazy. I was talking about the air quality as opposed to the people.
Oh, you meant that kind of hazy. Oh, okay.
Yep. All right, man. Well, we're gonna hit on some tech news and shout outs to a bunch of folks out there that are out there in the chat, and we want to say hi to all of them. And you be careful and be safe out there, and safe travels.
Okay, thank you. And I just want to let everybody know I can't even be in the chat today. I have no internet service, period.
There's no internet where he's at, so yeah.
None whatsoever.
I know exactly where I don't want to live now.
All right, now. You have a good one. Hey, fam, I'll see you all next week.
All right. Thanks, sir. Thank you, Revis. You have a great night.
All right, you too. Thank you. Bye. Now.
All right, that was Revis on the phone there, telling us about our word of the day. So thanks, everybody. Now it's topic time. Wow! I got the sound going now, don't I? Let's drop that volume down. I know it's that Let's Get It, but boy howdy, that was loud. All right, first news story we want to talk about tonight. If you use PayPal, Venmo, or any other payment system, and you know you do, because I do and everybody does, but the problem is there is no insurance at all. No insurance at all on the funds that you have in that account. And so the Federal Trade Commission and other companies are suggesting that when you do get money into your Venmo or PayPal or Cash Apps, that you immediately move that money to your bank as quick as you can, because if something should happen, there are no guarantees that money will still be there, because they are not FDIC insured. They're just apps that allow you to transfer cash and use them for that kind of stuff, but they are not federally insured. So without the FDIC deposit insurance, don't leave it in there for a long period of time. So they're not banks, by the way. Just remember, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, all those are not banks, and so they don't have to give you the same protections. There's not been a lot of issues other than fraud. There's been a lot of fraud that's happened, so been a lot of challenges there that they've been working on to try to rectify that. But just be aware. Yeah, be careful out there. If somebody sends you money, you need to go ahead and, when you can, move it into your bank account. So, all right, let's do some shout-outs. Let's see who is hanging out there tonight. And that would be the wrong shout-out. Let's do the other shout-out. This is always the fun stuff, right? I got a button here. I swear I do. There's a button that does it all. All right, let's go this way. Big shouts. There we go. All right, sorry about that, folks. Having one of those nights. Technical glitches are a fun part of the job, right? All right, thank you, Matt, for letting me know you couldn't hear me. I was worried about that because my eCam said, you know what? We're going to make your phone into a microphone. I'm like, oh, well, this is going to be great. I'll get the call in. But then you couldn't hear me, so that didn't work. My volume was very low. Sammy Superstar in the house. Mr. Hicks in the house. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Up audio. Yep, it should be pretty crispy now. If not, please let me know. Much better. All right, well, better. He didn't say much better. Oh, Sammy said so much better, so okay. We can hear. Are you hearing me well, though? I want to make sure it sounds amazing. Not that my voice is amazing, but at least the audio is great. All right. In the train. Hey, thanks for coming out tonight. I know you were there last night in my stream. I do appreciate you coming by again tonight and see me here. Hey, Enda. Let's see. I'm at 8 a.m. here, so I guess it's yesterday evening there. Yes, so Enda, you have to tell us anything amazing happened tomorrow, so we gonna know about it today here. So, yep, it's yesterday where I am. Hey, Mommy God. Hey, Matt. Hey, Sammy. And yep, Lala. Hey, James. And Matt, a belated thanks and so much for the awesome drawing for my tech issue a few weeks back. It went great. Yeah, that was really cool. We were all on a call together, and Matt and Lala said, I need to do a remote show, and so Matt, I said, well, let's draw that out, and then Matt jumped in. He is way more artistic than I ever was. My stick figures just couldn't convey the message clearly, so luckily Matt drew it out, drew the computer and the camera and everything, and the sound, RCP and all that, so that went really well. Of course, he says, you're welcome. Yep. Yes, those companies are not a bank. They have no government or legal protection. Formally, they are a money middleman. They make their own rules. That is absolutely true. So definitely be careful out there with those apps. They are really convenient to get money from your friends when you pay for something for them, or I pay for things. I go places and they won't. Hey, we accept Venmo. I'm like, okay, I'll send you some Venmo. So, hey, Lala, good morning. Yes, it is morning for Lala. It's 8 a.m. her time as well. So good to see everybody. All right. Let's talk about our next topic. So our next topic is, whoa. That's some heavy bass. I like that cello. Samsung is getting ready to announce a brand new foldable. I know you're like, Samsung's already got a foldable. Yes, but they got another one, and this one's supposed to, of course, blow the doors off the last one. So it's going to be announced, take place in late July. They're going to have a big announcement. And so you're going to want to go, if you're a Samsung foldable phone kind of person and you want to get one of those, then go there and watch that when it comes out next month. So this is going to be, I have links to all these stories in the description, so definitely you guys can come and see all those. So, all right. And it's pretty interesting. Just all the different things are saying the foldable category embodies Samsung's philosophy of delivering innovation that pushes boundaries to reshape the future of mobile experiences. So, they've already released so many different phones. But it says, a rumor from May says that this year's Unpacked could take place on July 24th moving forward. And this time they're going to have this in South Korea. They normally do these shows in the U.S. So this time the announcements are going to happen in South Korea. So in Seoul. So interesting stuff there. All right. I heard some more shout outs. Let's see. Big shout outs. Let's see what else we got. Hey, my wife Donna in the house. Hey, Donna. Foldable, no thanks. It's kind of cool. The problem is these phones keep getting bigger and bigger to the point where they don't fit in your pocket anymore. So a foldable, the cool thing is it looks like it's got a little screen on the outside, and then you open it up, and it's essentially a tablet because it's so big. There are crazy rumors that Apple is looking at a foldable phone. I don't know. Most of the folks in here tell me they're Android users, but yeah, Mommy says I use PayPal to send me your payment for some stuff outside of my country because it's more convenient. But true, not to put any money there except for payments. So yep. And Mommy's saying hi to Donna. Yeah, cool. All right. Next. So Maryland is now the first state that's going to offer digital IDs for the 2 mobile platforms, Android and iPhone. So you will be able to say, "Hey, officer, here's my ID, my driver's license." The mobile ID will allow users to verify their identities easily and securely for airport security as well. So that's going to be interesting. The system will work both at the Baltimore Washington International Thurgood Marshall Airport and Ronald Reagan Washington Airport. So definitely that's really cool. But it says right now, Maryland Mobile ID is only available to individuals with a valid Maryland issued driver's license or ID. So hopefully this expands. I would love to be able, since I hardly ever go anywhere without my phone, it would be nice to have my driver's license. And you know what? My registration, my insurance card, all on my phone, and say, "Here, officer." Hopefully, though, on the flip side, you never get pulled over and you never have to show this stuff. So, yeah, hopefully it doesn't matter. Anyway, so that's... How many people even... No, don't tell me. I don't want to know how many have been pulled over lately, so we'll just all let it go. All right. Google Recorder. So, if on the web picks up new editing tools. So, you can download the Google Recorder app on your Android phone, and you can edit audio with it. So, it does pretty neat with that to be able to edit audio. And the cool thing there is that, as you're doing recording with it, you can just also edit audio in the web browser. So you can actually go to their website, and they're basically preparing a recorder app for larger screens. And their way of doing it was to basically make it a web app, and it received a makeover. So definitely a really cool app. So if you're doing editing, sometimes I need to edit audio on the go because I'm doing something, and of course I also do video editing on the go as well. It's crazy, but yeah, it's a pretty neat little app. So we'll take a look at that. All right. Next, by the way, here we were just looking right before Revis, when Revis first got on. This is where Revis is actually the Love's truck stop in Menominee, Wisconsin. Say that 3 times real fast. So that's where he's literally at right now, is at that truck stop. So where in the world is Revis? We know exactly where he is, within 100 meters. So, just wanted to say that. All right. Next up. All right, what else we got? Mommy God says, "I like the bigger phone, though, especially because I have bigger text." I can have bigger text. That's true. That's true. You can bump up the font sizes on that if that's what you're looking for. Unless you just like the letters huge, you can definitely bump that stuff up. So, anybody else? How's everybody else doing out there tonight? So I was waiting around. Tall Boy may show up. I did tell him, "Hey man, you should try sleeping. It's a really cool thing to do." So we'll see if he does that. All right. Speaking of shout outs, we want to do. It's this time. All right, so let's do a shout out to Mommy Guide Inc. Definitely, Mommy Guide has got an amazing show tomorrow morning. Lala, remind me of the time. I think it's 6 a.m. Eastern time for us folks in the United States. But Dr. Elo, awesome guy. They're going to talk about content creation. Hey, that's my space, Lala. But anyway, they're going to talk about content creation. They're both amazing creators, so it's going to be an amazing conversation. And so if you're an early bird, I definitely recommend getting up early and seeing that, and definitely, see what Lala and Elo are up to tomorrow morning. It's going to be an amazing show, and I have put some links. I thought it was this morning. I got excited. I got so excited that I went out to the channel. I saw there was like 5 people out there. There was already people hitting the like button already, and it's tomorrow. So, or it's today for Lala, but for us, it's in the U.S. it's tomorrow. So keep up with that. Anyway, so you definitely want to see that. All good here. I'm making fun stuff in Adobe Illustrator. Very cool. Are Are you playing with any of the cool AI stuff that is with Adobe now? What is it? Adobe Firefly? Is that? I'm hoping. I guess that's part of the Adobe subscription, depending, I guess, on which one you have. So hopefully, you have access to that. I'd like to see what your experience is with that tool, because that is a very cool thing, and I like to see it. And then I saw James Hicks earlier tonight. He's out there playing on Canva and doing talking avatar of himself. So that looks pretty cool. Yeah, time zone differences are really hard. They are a challenge, that is for sure. But yeah, I'm always like doing time zone math in my head. I've got some friends now in Australia, and I'm like, okay, they're 14 hours ahead of me. And then I'm trying to get an interview with somebody that's in Thailand. And so I know Don's like, why do you keep asking what time it is in Thailand? Because I'm going to send him a message, and I don't want to send it to him in the middle of the night. I want to send it to him during the day so that he can respond, and we're both awake at the same time period. So, yeah. Roy and everyone, what are your thoughts on AI apps to make faceless channels? So, I guess the question at one time, YouTube was saying that they did not like AI voices. And so a lot of people are doing that to text to speech because either they had it was a language barrier for them, or they didn't like their voice. And so it's going to be interesting. I mean, it's inevitable. I do think there's going to be a time when YouTube says we're going, because it makes it so much easier to release content, that they're going to kind of push back. Let's see. Matt says, I haven't used any of the Adobe AI stuff. I have the entire suite of Adobe apps. I only use 3 or 4 of them. So I used to be an Adobe Photoshop person, and also Dreamweaver. I used it before it got bought out by Adobe. Hey, Lisa Maria, welcome. How you doing out there tonight? So definitely fun stuff there. We'll talk about Tallboy's Roku channel. If you want to see Tallboy Enterprises, go. If you got a Roku or a Fire Stick, then you can download the Roku channel or the Fire Stick channel for TBE, Tallboy Media, and so you can watch on Roku or the Fire. Those I have watched the channel. There's a cooking show on there, so I like watching the cooking shows on there. So it's good stuff. I also see some early stuff with James Hicks on there. So if you want to see like early days with James Hicks when he was hanging out with Tallboy and Rolf, and that would be a place to go. So recommend that. And yeah, so good stuff there. Yep, everybody's saying hi to everybody. Listen, Maria, saying hi, mommy God. Yep. Craziness happening here. Craziness is happening. So anyway, that's where day's been there. I hope everybody had a good day. I see that Tallboy is in Barcelona, as you saw by the video at the intro. And I think it's tomorrow night that he sees Beyonce. So that should be a blast. Tell him that, hey, say hi to her for us. Yeah, please smash that like button. I want to leave Tallboy's channel at least as good as I found it. I've tried not to wreck it too bad. So, man, where's a lot of folks are not out there tonight. Yeah. Awesome with things. Illustrator, Photoshop, Dreamweaver, Acrobat. I don't use Dreamweaver anymore. I don't do web dev anymore. I used to do a lot of web development. I used to do Photoshop. I still use Adobe Acrobat all the time. A long time ago in a galaxy far away, I did Quark Express and PageMaker. So those were ancient times. Yeah, based off the videos, Tallboy is having an amazing trip in Europe. I don't know how he does it. All these airlines you've never heard of before, other than Ryanair. I've heard of Ryanair, but lots of getting on planes on airlines you never heard of in order to get a really low fare to be able to make that work. And the fact that you can take a European trip and go see Beyonce, and it's cheaper than just going to see Beyonce in Atlanta or wherever she may be playing. So that's the craziness of it, is that you can buy a ticket for less and then see Beyonce in Barcelona, Spain. So, that's some good thinking there. Just go out and see Beyonce. So I'm pretty excited to hear how that went. So yeah, good stuff. All right. Gosh, PageMaker. I did use CorelDRAW. Yeah, I did. Yeah. But I used to use PaintShop Pro before Corel bought it, and that was a great program. I liked Quark Express better than I did PageMaker. That was fun stuff. I took a class, and I was gonna, I don't know. It's part of my graphic arts side that I never really kept going. It was good times. So anyway, yeah. Everybody make sure they got their stash stock. Stash stock. Go get it. Go get it. So I actually think it's a pretty cool deal to get like free stock, even though you're not getting a full share. You're getting a partial share. So pretty cool stuff. All right. Next up, let's see what I've run out of stuff. I covered my news too fast. I could read you the stories, but that'd be pretty boring. Okay. Word of day, talking to, make sure I covered everything. Here is your call to action. So be sure you hit that like, subscribe button if you're visiting the Lab Tech Show. Tall Boy, I believe, is back next week. Or James Hicks, are you hosting next week? So anyway, I think he's back next week. I don't know. I've lost track. He's been gone a month, essentially. So hopefully he'll be back next week, and that'll be awesome. All right. Well, that's it. Last night I had a really good show on my channel, the Tech Troll Maker, and on that show I talked about Google and basically the YouTube algorithm and how that works. And so, really thought that turned out to be a really good show. So I was pretty happy about that. And so anyway, if you are curious about how YouTube algorithm works, then go to the Tech Troll Maker show and go watch my video from last night. I went into a lot of detail, spent a lot of time doing research on that to give you some good information. Even chatted a little bit with Renee Ritchie, cool guy by the way. The YouTube, he's basically the YouTube creator liaison, and so he is an advocate for creators. And so if you are in the creator space and you use YouTube as your platform, then he's an awesome guy to know. And he's bailed out a few people we know when their channels got lost, like Dr. Elo when his channel disappeared in the middle of him doing some work. And then Sammy Superstar as well when he had trouble with his channel. So between them and then the YouTube support, just great people. So awesome stuff there. Yep. Awesome visuals. Yep. Some of these are mine. Some of these are Tall Boy's. Tall Boy made this one. Or did I make this one? I think I made this one. Yep. Canva. I was trying to replicate what he does with his with all his stuff. So I literally took his graphics and do screenshots and pasted it into Canva, and then so good stuff. All right, that's it. We've had a lot of fun tonight, and thanks to everybody that showed up. I just don't seem to have the same energy as Tall Boy does when he does this show. I need some sound. Hang on, here we go. Ow. There we go. Okay, so here's my sound.
Tech troublemaker.
Hopefully Tall Boy will enjoy the last few weeks of work, vacay, Euro trip, Corey, and have a great rest of the day and night, everyone. Yep, thanks. Be sure to go see Lala in the morning if you're here in America, or go see Lala at night, and go see Dr. Elo's going to be on her show. That's going to be awesome. And yeah, we're out of here. Bye.